Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
All right, we are podcasting once again, and this time Mathias is not here, so we are joined by the lovely and effervescent Chantra.
Hello, what's on tap, fans?
Our producer and backup vocalist on many episodes so far. So today you step out of the shadows and into the light.
Oh, I got big shoes to fill.
I know, you do.
I miss Tay-Tay.
We all do. So how you been?
Good.
Yeah, you've been traveling.
I have been traveling.
Yeah, I know. Did you try any interesting beers in your travels?
Ooh, I was in Vietnam.
Yeah.
I went to Heart of Darkness, which is a craft beer there in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh, which was very good. Also went to a place called East West, which was also nice.
Okay. And how was the beer scene there?
Good. It's growing. I mean, it seemed very vibrant compared to some of the other Southeast Asian
More
countries.
than just Tsingtao and...
More than just Tsingtao. There is a definite growing demand for the craft beer there.
Excellent.
I can recommend it to those traveling to Southeast Asia to check out.
You went to Oktoberfest as well?
I did go to Oktoberfest.
And how was that?
Ooh, very
Oktoberfest. Did you put the bustier on and show your boobies off? And
I did not, but I would say...
the dress and everything?
I did not.
You didn't dress the part.
In the minority, though. It is about 90% of the people there. But definitely had some good helles and good beers and tried to drink my weight in beer that
So you would recommend going?
I think it's an experience everyone should experience.
At least once.
At least once.
It's one of those things where you should go to an Oktoberfest in Germany at least once.
Yes.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Well, I will try to make it over there at some point. Speaking of Oktoberfest, we don't have any Oktoberfest beers, but we do have the Polkagiest from Kings County Brewers Collective.
Out of New York?
Out of New York. This was brewed in collaboration with Five Boroughs Brewing Company. And
it said the style was actually kind of a Helles style, which is a German.
Yeah. And it's got kind of a demony-possessed German polka player on the cover.
Exactly. So
and
kind of an
some
Oktoberfest.
sort of ghost-like woman on there and ghost-like tuba player, sousaphone player.
Which is also fitting because we're carving pumpkins later. So
we are
spooky...
carving pumpkins later, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
And then we have the Pipeworks Sweetheart Waffle Mountain, which is a stout brewed with spices from Pipeworks. So those are two very different, but yet very exciting beers.
I'm excited.
Me too.
We should probably go with the Polkagiest first.
I would think Polkagiest first, starting with the lightest. Since it is...
4.8 or something?
4.8% alcohol by volume, and it doesn't really say much other than it is, the independent craft.
Oh, the label.
Bottles on there.
So they have
look
put
at that.
it on.
They are fully embracing that marketing gimmick. All right. So this is kind of it's a very hazy... kind
of a hay color?
Pilsner.
Sort of?
Smells very sweet and malty, like what you expect from kind of a Pilsner color beer. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a little sour.
A little bit on the sour side.
Yeah, a little tartness to it.
I taste a little bit
very
bitter.
malty. Very much a Pilsner style beer.
With a hint of citrus maybe on it.
Yeah, I get a little hoppy citrusy kind of aromas off of it. I don't know if this was dry hopped, but I kind of have the impression that it probably was. It's not just a straight up Pilsner, because it's way too cloudy for that.
It's a party Pilsner.
It is a party Pilsner.
That's what I would say.
And at 4.8%, you could have quite a few of these and party all night long.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it.
Did you call it a party Pilsner?
I think we should call it party Pilsner as a type of beer.
It is a Polkagiest.
It is.
So the name is right there. It says party right there with the polka part. So
polka party guys. Beer.
The
best parties.
The best parties are polka parties. So later tonight when we're carving pumpkins, only polka.
Music. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
I would say that, like you said, I think you could drink a lot of them. But I suppose it's slightly underwhelming than what I had hoped for. It takes a little too much like a Pilsner. I was hoping there'd be a little bit something more edgy to it. But
it's a little too bitter for me. I'd rather it be a little cleaner finish.
Yeah.
And it doesn't quite have enough of a hoppiness to it that I would hope for. But it's not bad.
No, I think on a warm day you could put a few of these down.
Easily, for sure. Yeah. Maybe not kind of what you want going into the fall, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, if you were hanging out with some friends, it would not be a disappointment. At a polka party, it would be very welcomed, I think.
I think so. I think hashtag polka party, this beer would it would clean
the floors. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So what would you rate this one?
I would say maybe a 3.2.
3.2? Yeah, I'm kind of right there. I was going to go right around the 3 with it. It's kind of underwhelming, a little forgettable. Not bad, but nothing I wouldn't go out of my way to get it.
No, exactly.
I had a German killer the other day. It was so amazingly good. I ended up getting like 4 of them.
Ooh.
And it was wonderful.
Strange you didn't recommend that for the podcast today, so that I could also enjoy this wonderful
I was out of them. I drank them all. But it's still available at Systembolaget.
Not surprised.
It's not surprised, no. It's still available at Systembolaget, so you can get one.
Okay.
And it's on...
Can't wait for you to pick me up one.
It's on our Instagram feed, so it's one of the beers we have on our Instagram feed. So
we just lost everyone because they've run to
I know, they're
Instagram.
running to go, they're like, whoa, let me jump over to What's on Tap podcast Instagram feed and check that shit out.
Pay attention, guys.
I know, there's a lot going on there.
I don't know.
All right.
So moving on.
So Pipeworks out of Chicago.
The Windy City.
This is welcome to Sweetheart Waffle Mountain, a land where it's always brunch and the brunch never sucks. A magical, wondrous land where no one ever asks you if you want to put your name on a 2-hour waiting list. Communal tables are banned and $12 eggs don't exist. It's a beautiful place where yelping yuppies are checked at the door and doggy bags are actually full of puppies. Unlike the mimosas, this Belgian waffle-inspired beer is not bottomless, so savor each sip. Stop.
It's not bottomless, but Stefan is. Just saying.
All right, so there is sediment in the bottom of this. Pour slowly so you don't leave any of the yeast. So you leave the yeast in the bottle, not in your
Okay, so
glass.
you have 2 things in common with this beer. You're bottomless, and you have sediment in the ass.
It's actually a beer made for me, literally. All right, so this is a 9% alcohol. Spiced stout.
It makes me want brunch, though. Just the description.
It does. I kind of want some waffles and maple syrup now.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right, so this is
might be a little cold.
Well, it should be warm up enough. We kind of opened it early. It's got a lot of foam on it, so it's not like some of the last stouts we've had have been really, really flat, but this is not flat by any means. Also, but very, very dark.
Smells
no
very
light skidding
sweet.
through that. Yeah, it has a very sweet flavor. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I can see you're just chomping at the bit to jump into it.
Not a lot of waffles coming out of it.
I
don't know what I expected.
I don't know what to expect either. It's kind of, it's like, it is sweet, and there's some tartness to it.
I think it has a smooth mouthfeel to it. I mean, it's that part is good. But I
a
guess
little-
when they're like advertising waffles and calling it waffles, I guess I thought I was going to be drinking waffles.
I was thinking more mapley, yeah, because I mean you've got the maple syrup running down the top of the waffles,
The mountain
of waffles on the cover. So it makes you think you're going to have this like super sweet, intense, maybe kind of a coffee beer. I mean, there's a coffeeness to it, but it's not dominant.
It would go good with maybe chicken and waffles if you were at brunch.
Yeah, no, if I had this in chicken and waffles, I'd be loving this.
Yeah.
I do like the finish though. It's got a really nice roasty mouthfeel to it. I mean, the flavor, the residual flavors are really, I think, roasty and toasty and
I think the past year I've been really into imperial stouts anyway, so I'm liking it. It's not my favorite, but
well, by imperial stout standards, it's pretty low. It's only, they said 9%. So, I mean, usually we're hitting 12 to 15%, somewhere in that area. But I like it. It's not heavy. It's not super thick,
not
rich.
Too sweet and not too boozy. So that's in a way
It's
sometimes
not boozy.
nice.
It's not boozy at all.
Yeah.
But it's got a nice, like I said, roasty finish to it. I'm really liking. It's not the mountain waffle. I thought maybe it'd be a little breadier or more mapley, but it does make me want to reach for another sip every time I finish. Like afterwards, I'm kind of like, It's really tasty. So now I want a little bit more. And then I drink it, and I'm like, I don't know. And then it was like, no, it's really...
Oh, great. Deep thoughts by Stefan. Tell us more.
Well, I am, because that's what we're doing here. We're exploring the beer flavors. It's
exploring the Waffle Mountain.
It is a podcast where we talk about beers. So your smart assedness does not apply here.
Well, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, must feel weird for you.
It's not a concept I'm familiar with, no.
I understand.
All right, so you go first this time. What would you give it, dear friend?
I think I'm going to give it... I think I'm going to give it a 3.75.
I promise I was totally with you on that one. That was what I was thinking as well. Because it's not quite up there to a 4, but I'm enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah. At the price point and what it is, it's not like... I wouldn't go out of my way to get it again. If someone opened a bottle, I'd be like, sure, pass me some of that. But I wouldn't buy it.
Wouldn't go seek after it, really.
Exactly.
No, I agree. I'm glad I tried it. But maybe not one of those that I'm like dying to get another bottle of. But
for sure.
I enjoyed it. And it did make me want brunch. I think if I would drink it again, I would want to do it with some brunch food.
Yeah. So the mimosas.
Mimosas. And and bottomless Stefans.
And bottomless Stefans. You can't have too many of those, though. That's the best. Or usually just me and assless chaps. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what Tay told me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That's how you usually do your podcasts. Mm-hmm. Sorry I didn't have any, so...
Well, you're not wearing pants, so that's a good... It's in spirit, if nothing else.
In spirit.
Yeah, you might want to look at grooming, though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, this was kind of a quick episode. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And you're always welcome on the show, as always. And I'm sure you'll be a special guest in future episodes.
Looking forward to it.
I know you are.
Yeah.
You can find us online at what'sontappodcast.com, as well as iTunes, Instagram, YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel. It's doing really well, so you should. It's a wonderful way to consume beery goodness.
Ooh.
And so that's What's on Tap on Facebook and the .com. So we're just typing What's on Tap in any web browser, and you'll be sure to
next time
us.
You're going to the bathroom, remember exactly what he's saying and check it out.
Right. So next time you're taking a poo, just pull up What's on Tap on Instagram and just enjoy all of the beers that we've tried over the
tip of the season. Tip of the season, I tell you.
Yes, it's a lot of good times. So until next time, keep drinking.